All right, everyone. Welcome, welcome. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot. The live stream is going. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot, or you can go over to my site, bowandarrowtarot.net. We'll talk about that more later, but for right now, it is all about Pisces. And we're going to be taking a look into the love outlook, love connection that Pisces has with someone. Now, sometimes this is a connection that's on the slow roll, maybe it's someone new, maybe it's someone from your past. Maybe we're taking a look into a stage of a current connection. So this is just one story for one Pisces or individual out there that's resonating with Pisces energy. So take it as it comes. I already did the Cancer and Scorpio readings, and you can see those up on my channel. They should be linked as well. But for right now, let's get into it. Pisces, you come in with a King of Swords. Your person, Temperance, Sagittarius. Strength, Leo energy coming in. That's how you see them. They see you as the Fool. Right away, we have Major Arcana and a King. All right, now. All the water signs have been like this today. Knight of Pentacles is how you see the relationship, and they see it as a Queen of Cups. Possible outcomes of walking away, Eight of Cups and a Four of Swords. Wow, Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. All right. Okay. Well, you see how this is going to go. All right. Pisces, damn, the Lovers. Okay, so this is a deep connection. We'll come back to that, Lovers. Heavy cards here, heavy major arcana cards. We have two heavy core cards, Queens and Kings, and a Knight. So this is a serious connection here. Let's get right into how you both feel. You're both coming in strong, like this next couple weeks. My readings are usually for the next 10 to 14 days. You're coming in with that boss King of Swords energy. Listen, you're working at a fever pitch, at a high pitch, at the outermost of your mental sort of capabilities or capacity. You may be in charge of a major project. Your person is coming in with temperance energy. They are, how shall I put it? Yeah, they're holding themselves back. They're being reserved. They're being tempered. Temperance is the card for Sagittarius, and it's kind of like knowing, it's like cooking, just enough of what to put in when, right? And so this person is right now doing a lot of that. I don't want to call it manipulation, but I want to say they're doing a lot of work right now to maintain a certain amount of stability here. Now, I wonder if that's in connection with you or not. You, however, Pisces, with that King of Swords, it's like over the next couple of weeks, you are at your best mentally, right? You are sort of like the ideas are flashing, the solutions are coming, things are working out. Your communication skills are bar none. You can see everything with clarity, but not only that, the King of Swords specifically is able to really make the tough decisions. There's a certain rules that the king lives by, especially King of Swords lives by a certain code. Having a code is associated with the King of Swords, and really sticking to that code, being almost rigid sometimes about it, but the gain and the return is such clarity and control and understanding. So let's get some deeper cards. What flipped over? Wow. So yeah, no wonder there's a lot of competition in your life. Seven of Wands is competition energy. So you may be fighting for a position, you may be fighting for a job, or you may be competing for a bid, or whatever the case may be. There's something in your life that are and work for them. There's something definitely in your life that is causing a lot of competition, battling, posturing, jockeying. And you are probably someone in your field or your area or whatever it is you're sort of consumed with right now in your life. You have a sense of authority in that area. You definitely command respect. There's a feeling of wanting to be knocked off your throne. Somebody may be coming for you. They may be coming for your business. They may be coming for what you've established or something, right? There's something in your arena right now, and it requires your full attention. Now, your person coming in, interesting, excuse me, my nose is starting to itch, which always happens on my third reading. I'm on my third reading of the day. So, your person coming in with that Eight of Pentacles, they come in with hard work, you know. They listen. It's funny. It's like I feel their energy paying attention to you, but they see that you're involved in something. You're busy with something right now. So they're kind of like, okay, I'm being tempered. I know what's needed right now. You know, I know exactly how to handle this situation. And by the way, I've got work to do over here. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Pisces, anyway, they got work to do, right? But Eight of Pentacles is somebody who is also a perfectionist, right? Somebody who is also consumed very much with their, I want to say, their profession, you know, who they are, what they do. However, Pisces, this energy here is about authority, establishing authority, maintaining authority, um, control. Again, there's real competition. There's real sort of people coming at you over this next couple weeks. It's quite interesting. How we'll see how that pans out over the next few weeks in the readings. Now, how do you guys see each other? Well, you see them as strength and they see you as the fool. So for you, this person really represents a source of strength, right? This is somebody who comes across to you as very strong and proud. Um, and that's how you see them. And I think that this connection you have here, I think you guys know each other, right? This is not new. This is not coming out of the dear blue sky or something. This is a connection that has perhaps been here. And right now, you may indeed be leaning on them for a little bit of strength, right? They see you as full energy. They see what you're going through, and it could be that again, there is an understanding here. I feel like there's a history here because they see that you're trying to do something incredible. With that King of Swords, there is a feeling that what you're bringing to the table here might be ingenuity, it might be something new, it might be something out of the box. And it's the status quo that's not happy about it and that's coming for you. But you're so convinced of it and you're so sure of yourself and you have that clarity at the King of Swords and you have a right to be sure of yourself, but at the same time, what you're trying is something new and fresh. And your person sees that. To see you resonate with full energy, I think they can see all of the passion and the sort of the sense of revolution that you bring to whatever it is you're doing. And they're your rock. They may be somebody who's like, okay, well, while my Pisces is doing this, I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working. If you have a family together, I'm just going to keep my head down and keep the family together. Death. Wow. And Ten of Cups. Holy, okay. So how do you see them? You have this death energy associated and Fool and Ten of Cups. Okay, so now this may be for some of you a transformation. Okay, so again, you know each other, but you may not have ever been in an actual love connection. This death energy is coming in because for some of you Pisces, it's like an awakening and realizing that, oh my gosh, you know what? Something is changing about this relationship. Something is changing about the way I see them. And the strength that you're seeing them resonate with right now, maybe something that you haven't seen before. For some of you, you're leaning, you may be leaning or leaning into the support and strength from this person, but again, at the same time, there's a huge transformation here happening in your relationship. So there's a change. Again, this could definitely be a reading for Pisces out there where, you know, you're friends with someone. This person may have been a very close friend, a very close confidant, and suddenly somewhere along the line, something about the way you see them has shifted. Something perhaps about the way they see you also, because we do have a Ten of Cups here. Now, for some of you, if this is already a long-term relationship, there is still a shift happening. And if this is already a long-term relationship, the shift is one of perhaps in the past not having valued each other where as you should have, or maybe there was an attitude of being taken for granted or taking someone for granted. That's the energy shift that's happening here. For those of you who are resonating with this, but you're already with this person, There's a change in perspective happening. It's like you seeing each other for the first time, and it's an elevated state. It's a stronger state. Um, your person is happy. They see you, they see their ultimate happiness. Ten of Cups energy. They see love, happiness, the whole shebang, the family, everything. This may have been a one-sided sort of off-kilter energy relationship for a long time where one person was just taking too much energy or not putting in enough energy. It could feel, it does, well, I'm gonna be honest, Pisces. It feels like you may have been the one who's been really sort of obsessed with your own life goals or your own sort of ambitions. And this person here has kind of had to hold the fort down. Nevertheless, you come around over these next few weeks and see this value in this person. I think you begin to see them a little bit differently. There's just death is coming. There's a big change here. And maybe also this battle that you're having, which is a heavy battle, this may be you know, a new battle for you, or a new level, and seeing your person be such a rock and be so strong and really relying on them or really needing them in your life for some of you has led to such a transformation in the way that you see this person. It's almost as if you love them more or you appreciate them more, you see them more for the value that they bring into your life. So nice reading, strong reading, Pisces. How do you guys see the relationship? How do you both see it? Well, you see Knight of Pentacles, they see Queen of Cups. Yeah, again, this speaks to the energy here. I feel like you think or you felt like the breadwinner, the one who has to hold it down, the one who has to keep going to work, the one who has to bring home the bacon. And they see this relationship and see Queen of Cups energy. They're the nurturer. They're the one who's always there and supporting. It's a nice reading. Pisces, for those of you who are in a connected relationship with someone, but there recently, what you two have had to go through together, and you specifically, some of the trials and tribulations you've gone through recently have really opened your eyes to the value of this person in your life in a way that's very different. And there is a huge sort of shift. I want to say a shedding almost. It feels like some of the old and unuseful parts of this relationship are being shed for a more streamlined, high value, clear, sort of honest, truthful, and loving, right? More relationship that's kind of coming out of it. There is a lot of leftover, it feels like a lot of leftover stuff here. Dusty stuff left over in the corners, old maybe ideas about each other. It's just everything needs to be dusted off in this relationship a little bit. Things need to be cleared off individually and together, Pisces. I hope I'm making myself clear. It's just this vibe of like you guys have been so almost maybe in a rut or have been in a cycle. Yes, the life that you have requires a lot from you, and what they're doing is giving a lot, but that cycle in itself has gotten stale. And I think what's happening here for the two of you, if you resonate with this reading, is that through the various things that you're both having to face, it's not as though you're breaking out of that energy cycle, but it's like you're dusting it all off and realizing the power in it. That, yeah, you are the breadwinner. Yes, they are the nurturer, but this power here is alchemical. Speaking of temperance, it's through really embracing that and living that to the fullest that you guys are like a kind of a power couple. So it's time to sort of reinvigorate, renew, regenerate, go through this transformation. Let death come in and take away some of the decay and the rot in this relationship, some of the things that no longer suit you or the other person, and zhuzh it up. Ace of Swords, a whole new beginning, a whole new way of seeing things. Five of Pentacles energy, letting go. Yeah, I'm going to come to your person first. Seeing this relationship as a Five of Pentacles, but with a Queen of Cups, some of you are having to break away from your families, so-called friends, cultures, whatever the clique was that you were in, or whatever the little grouping, you're breaking away from it. There has been a split. This has been showing up a lot in my readings lately. People much more finding their own way, breaking away from traditional groups. Not that that's good or bad, but it's just we are fully in the age of Aquarius now, in the age of invention and technology, but also the age of the individual, and the individual is part of human group, right? Really beginning to understand your own individuality, your own individual path, and how it fits into the bigger group, and the respect for others as well. So there's growing pains with that. And so here it does feel like with this Five of Pentacles that you and your person, specifically your person, may be going through being ostracized, being outed of a group, or not being welcome anymore. Suddenly things have fractured so much that it's time to find your own way. For you, Ace of Swords, also a new beginning, a new way of seeing things and thinking about things, a new outlook, a new mentality, right? Seeing things from a completely different perspective. Just a new way of life and a new way of thinking about life is coming in for you, and is coming into this relationship. This relationship itself is going through a heavy renewal. You hear the sirens? I said it in my last video. It's like all day long with the sirens. I've never heard so many sirens since the last couple weeks and years. And I lived through the 80s. So this is your possible outcome: Eight of Cups and Four of Swords. So this is interesting. For you, an Eight of Cups, just taking your what you know, your wisdom and yourself, and moving away from relationships that no longer serve you. I don't think that that's speaking to this relationship. I think that this Eight of Cups is speaking to connections and to things, people, battles, right? And realizing that they don't suit you anymore. This is a big transformative period of you finding a different type of North Star for yourself, and your person is part and parcel of this journey. You guys are kind of going through this together. Your person is coming back with an energy of Four of Swords. Yeah, in the meantime of you having this sort of revelation and this enlightenment coming in for you, Pisces, your person is going through a real sort of battle here. They may have had to split, as I say, from a family or family members, or from a place that up until recently was their grounding, and realizing that they're no longer grounded in there, and they're pulling away, but they're also coming back from this whole battle a little bit like, oh my God, I made it out, I made it back. Let me take a moment again to recoup. Four of Swords energy is an interesting energy. Now, if you want to get into any of these, you can always go. Let me pop up my site and do a little plug for that. Bow and Arrow Tarot um, is the site you can go to if you. There's the Devil card popping right up because that was in the last reading. It's a site you can go to if you want to go a little bit deeper into tarot, and into the readings that you see here, or any of the readings that you see with any of the other great readers on YouTube or TikTok, wherever you get your readings. But like we can go to the Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords is an interesting card. Let's pop up to the Four of Swords, and you can go to this Bow and Arrow Tarot site. You can go to the site, and you can always go a little bit deeper. And Four of Swords is associated with a certain energy. Let's pop in there and see what it's all about. Now, Four of Swords, of course, is air. It's associated with Libra. So Pisces, some of you may have strong Libra energy in your chart. If you do decide to become a member, by the way, becoming a member at bowandarrowtarot.net is only 25 cents a day, $7.77 a month. 25 cents a day, but if you do become a member, you also get your own. Let me log in with my Google real quick. You also get your own your natal chart. Let me go over to my natal chart. And so you can go and check out your natal chart during these reads, Temperance energy, Sagittarian energy. You may have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere, in your moon or your Mercury or your Venus, what have you. Houses are coming soon. I'll be having your houses up. You have your full numerology chart, and you also have access to your power avatar, your own sacred geometric symbol, all based on your own sort of numerology profile, natal chart, and your own, I like to call it, cosmic blueprint. You also get your full, oh, let me come back. You also get your full horoscope, teroscope every single day. So you can clock in or lock into the site for a second, check out your horoscope for the day. Again, not random generated, based on your natal chart, based on your numerology profile, what you can expect to look forward to that day. And you also get a lovely journal that keeps a record of all your past. So I've been logged on here for 2 days. Keeps a record of all your past horoscopes, and you can go back up to 30 days and read your horoscopes from 2 weeks ago and see, hey, you know what? Something stuck with me. You can leave a personal note. I love it. I just love this site so much because I really built it for you guys to enjoy, for it to be a resource. But again, you can go back to the tarot section. You can also go to the blog section. There are so many cool blogs that I wrote for this site where you can really have a nice read into some more of the more juicy, entertaining side of tarot, the deeper sides of tarot that maybe can bring a little bit more practical meaning to you. So that's my little plug for bowandarrowtarot.net. Please go over there. You can always check every day. You can go over there and just go to the daily forecast for the collective. Every day we have the outlook daily forecast for the collective. At 6 o'clock, I'll be back on my channel to do the live deep dive into that daily forecast and reviewing the site a bit more. But for right now, guys, thank you so much. Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. Cross watchers, I wish you all love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you right back here or on both.